Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am a manifestation coach. More specifically, I practice the law of assumption rather than law of attraction. There is a difference. And I want to help you guys achieve anything and everything you guys are trying to manifest. I've been using the law of assumption now for a couple years, and it has resulted in me getting a lot of the things that I have now. I've manifested for people, I've assisted people on how to use it correctly, and those in my life that I have taught get really amazing results. So I thought I should expand myself and coming on here and teaching you guys how to get everything you want. So yeah. So the first thing I want to talk about is, what is the law of assumption? Basically, the law of assumption is everything you think about things in your inner world have to show up in your 3D reality. The 3D is everything outside, like the birds, the trees, the plants, the people around you. That is your 3D, everything outside. Everything you assume to be has to show up in your world. And that goes for people, that goes for your pets, your family, anyone, anything. Literally, everything you assume about any topic is that way and shows up for you in that way because of your thoughts. Now I'm going to talk about how to use it in your favor to be able to manifest anything and everything you want. So a lot of the times we try to manifest things, but we have a certain way we believe things are, and so they harden into fact in our 3D world. So every time we interact with those things, for example, like people or relationships, they show up to us in that way because that's how we have assumed them to be. And the thing about law of assumption is everything you have, everything you don't have, you need to understand that you created it. Even the bad things about people, the experiences you've had with people, the experiences you've had with money, finances, whatever, all that you have created. But I say all that to say that it's not permanent. All the things that you've done, you can undo if they're not what you like. So you don't have to worry about that. And I want you to know that everything is changeable. Everything can be adjusted. Everything can be molded into however you want it to be. Nothing has to be permanent. Nothing has to stay the way you don't want it to be. And that's something I've always liked about manifestation and law of assumption, or like law of attraction. I don't practice too much law of attraction because I'm someone that, in my experience, I don't think that you have to always feel or use your emotions and feelings to manifest. I know that with my experience, all it takes is a repetition of certain affirmations for me to get what I want. So that's why I prefer the law of assumption more, because for me it's much easier to get behind, and it's not as difficult, right? All it takes is a little bit of repetition constantly on a daily basis, and then you can have whatever it is that you want. Now we're going to talk about how to use it to manifest, how to use the law of assumption to manifest. And I guess the first thing we can talk about is to manifest more finances, right? I know that finances and the way you see finances and money in general is something that we've grown up to develop through our parents. And so growing up, we have a certain idea of how money is made, or how to get money, or how to make money, etc., etc. Growing up, for me personally, I had to unlearn a lot of money assumptions that I had, that I acquired by my parents. Obviously, they were teaching me the things that they've grown up with money and things like that, which were not the best. But through the years of me using law of assumption, I'm able to teach myself these new ways of acquiring money, making money, all that. So for me, it always started with some money affirmations. I would always tell myself constantly, money flows to me very easily. Money is attracted to me. I am abundant. I am wealthy. I'm prosperous in everything that I do. Slowly but surely, as I kept saying these affirmations, I would notice like a lot of money coincidences, but they weren't really coincidences because my thoughts that I once had about money were being replaced with these new assumptions. So my world was reflecting that. And that's the amazing part about law of assumption. The more you assume things to be, the more they show up in your reality. So if you want to manifest more money, what do? You have to put in the assumption that money is constantly on its way to you, or money is flowing to you always, or money is very attainable. You never want to be in a state of lack, because that always keeps you, for lack of a better word, broke. But that's just one example with money. You can literally create assumptions about any little thing in your life, whether you want to get a raise at your job, or you want someone to change something about their personality. You can just change that through affirmations, and the more consistent you are, the easier it is. In the beginning, it may seem hard because it's something that you're doing new to your mind. Remember, our minds like to make shortcuts, and so because the more information we have about topics are negative, our mind will want to go to those things first. So while we create new pathways for our mind to reach, it may seem like it's hard, but after some practice and some time, you'll notice that it gets a lot easier. Another cool way I like to manifest money is using the phrase "I intend." Usually when I say that, that puts the thing that I want to the forefront, and it gets the world to work on it almost immediately. Like I'll say, I intend to receive $100, right? If I don't have any doubt and I don't show any resistance towards that affirmation, it has to show up. Another thing, all of our thoughts are affirmations. So you always kind of want to catch yourself on how you're thinking about a certain subject, so you don't accidentally keep it the way it is. So if every time you receive money, you notice that there's always something to pay, or money just slips out of your hand like water, by you affirming that or saying that, you constantly keep yourself in that cycle. So it's very important that even in the negative situations, you tell yourself, oh my God, I am so wealthy. Money is just constantly flowing to me. I always have money and wealth and everything. And you don't even have to use this only for yourself. I know for me personally, I've been able to manifest money for other people, although it's not my most favorite thing, because I want people to be able to feel like you can have anything. And if you have someone constantly doing it for you, it kind of takes your power away. So that's why I made this channel, because I want everyone to be able to manifest anything and everything that they want. I personally like to use the "I intend" phrase, or I like to switch off by making affirmations. I know for me personally, that works the best. You're just gonna have to play around with what works for you. So I think I've covered pretty much a little bit about what law of assumption is, and like what I do, and my goal for this channel. I do plan on going more in depth later on in other videos, but this was just an introduction video to get you guys to know me and stuff. I will be posting regularly. I have to decide what my schedule is going to be like for videos and stuff, but as soon as I get that figured out, I will let you guys know. But yeah, happy manifesting.